Well, there was an earthquake. Come on. It was just now, and I had just finished 10 minutes before recording the sound. I didn't want to talk about it, but I knew that sound. I knew what it was. And it was harp. See, harp and Poker Flats. I was just about to talk about this too, and it happened. I knew it. That sound of 1,000 buzzing bees going across the sky. Isn't that? It's the microwaves are shooting in there, and depending on how strong it is what's creating the it can create anything. Tsunamis, weather change, anything. And I had no idea that what I was working on back in 06 was actually formed. Back in 93, the government put HARP together. And they did it back in the 90s, the early 90s, 89, they decided to do this. They had to find a way, because in 1987, in the last month of 86 and 87, first month of 87, we were having problems with UFOs up here. And the government didn't know how to deal with it. But we had a severe problem. And they weren't attacking us, but they were definitely checking us out. So there was a big to-do about this huge walnut-shaped UFO that had followed this Japanese cargo plane in the anchorage, basically. And he was concerned about it, but everybody blew it off. The government wouldn't go check it out. They were like, oh, yeah, right, okay. Well, then the Army, Air Force, had a run-in with them the following month. And they were like, what the... So they were like, okay, we got to do something. So when they had went up to repair the Hubble telescope, the Hubble telescope isn't just a telescope. It isn't about that. It can be used two ways. It can be used to absorb. You can either look. Damn it. You can either look into the stars, or the stars can look into it. And what I mean by that is, if you have the problem with HARP was they could not focus HARP. They couldn't focus it. They thought they could, but they totally burnt and ruined the mirrors inside the Hubble. So, because they couldn't focus it. But now that Poker Flats came in and they can focus it, it changed the whole ball field. And they can shoot the Hubble telescope just like a weapon. They could shoot the microwaves up there, which is like antimatter, basically. It's like a nuclear warhead, basically, that you can't see. And I don't know. I never went to school, so I don't know exactly how it all works. But I do know that the weird sounds up in the air, is the air itself getting destroyed. It's the matter of the earth. There's matter and antimatter, and everybody knows about that shit. I don't know that much about it except for the fact that that's what's getting destroyed. Hello, honey? Huh? Yeah, that buzzing sound. It's a the buzzing sound. I was talking about that. I heard it just before the earthquake, hon. Where are you gonna go? Oh. All right, hon. I love you. So, anyhow, the antimatter destroys matter on contact, I think. And microwaves is like an antimatter. They have to be. And they're shooting these things up in the air and they're focusing it down like a cannon at the Earth. I'll have to finish this in a minute.